Everyone! So we are back with the Merge Elves Halloween Party event. I have been harvesting some orbs. I ended up doing a little bit of a heal to get some more sprouts to work on building up my life flowers so I could harvest even higher level orbs. And I discovered something. So, fairly early on, we found these absolutely adorable little Halloween fruit tree seeds. And in the description, it said you could merge them or wait a while. Well, I waited a while, and that's what keeps happening, what you just saw right there. So only one of my seeds actually turned into a sprout. All the rest of them have done that thing where they shrink down and pop back up like they're going to turn into a sprout, but then they don't. So I don't know if it's a glitch or if I would need to wait longer. I waited about an hour with my last batch, just sitting there to see what would happen. And none of them turned into sprouts. So I have been merging them, which, is working out pretty well. I've got a nice seed, life flower seedlings or sprouts farm going on over here. So while those are growing and doing their thing, I'm going to work on this second quest of mine, which is to scatter Halloween pumpkins. When I first saw the Halloween pumpkins, yeah, that's safe. I was like, oh, awesome. We can use those to make merges. And we definitely can. And we have an area up here that has a lot of those that are 5,000, 3,000, to heal. So making merges with those pumpkins is going to be really helpful later. However, I discovered that harvesting them is what's going to give us a lot of these fruit tree sprouts, which is what we are going to want for building our life flowers. So I did end up harvesting a bunch of them, and as I was harvesting them, I discovered this guy right here, this frumpy, angry little pumpkin, and he is not harvestable. And the description for this one says, merge for a gold jack-o'-lantern. So I believe that's how we're going to get a hold of our golden leaves to help us with what we need to do over here with clearing these leaves out. So I'm hoping I get a couple more of those as I am tapping on these. So far I've only seen the one. Oh, there's a second one right there. So very nice. And yeah, so what I've ended up doing is harvesting these and then merging the seeds seems to give the best result for getting a lot of fruit trees. So that's what I've been working on. And I moved my life orb farm sort of over here, do a little mass merge, clean that up. Oh no, don't go that way. That's fine. All right, use those combo bubbles. Let's see, we could do a little heal right there, slide that over, very nice. And keep this going. So a couple of other things. While I was harvesting and condensing things down, I did discover the hand coming out of the ground here, which is the level 3 of those Halloween items. So we'll be able to open that cloud key in this video. Also, I realized / discovered that this house is not the big one further up. It's actually this little second level of the haunted houses. So we're going to be able to open that up also. So given that, I have been trying to decide the best next step with all of this. Since we don't necessarily need to go up that side, I was curious if the other side had better items, and it really looks like both sides are pretty equal as far as what is there that may or may not be helpful to us. So I'm just spreading my, there we go, my little saplings out. That way I can get the most life flowers. Let's see, you can go right there. And let's merge that down. We've got 5 right there. Now, merging these pumpkins together does give, it still gives saplings and seeds and things like that. Let's see, let's do a 3 merge with those. So yeah, that's not a horrible result right there, but it doesn't always give you the larger seedlings or saplings, sorry. Sometimes it just gives you a seed. So I've been harvesting just to make sure I get, you know, the most out of these. And that seems to be a good option, at least for what mine are coming up with. So yeah, that's working out quite nicely. Just expanding this over here. So I will probably keep my saplings spread out like this until I get the highest level life flower I want, and then I will do some merges and get the next level up on these. And if we have enough time, I would like to try to do some coin harvesting in this event. But if it doesn't happen, that's okay. I'll put that right there, right there. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter for that one, just as long as it ends up connecting all of the others. So yeah, with this life flower sprout farm, I will probably end up doing mass merges. Just because there's a lot of them, and if they're all connected, it should work out all right. Now, if you are doing a speed run or trying to, you know, like if you're in towards the end of the event, maybe you started a little bit late, you might want to just merge these pumpkins instead of harvesting them. That way it goes faster. But let's see, there we go. Or I mean, you can do a little bit of both. There we go. So we are getting good results so far. So my expectation is that the next quest after this one is going to be that harvest a tricolor. I think it's 150 or 180 times, something like that. So going to be tapping on these pumpkins, trying to get that, and that's really going to be my goal for a little bit, is trying to get that new quest. That way I can level up my flowers and keep working on my orbs. I did make a black life orb right here. that I had planned on setting off here in an effort to heal this area and heading up this side. But I set that there before I realized that we already had the house we needed for the cloud key. So now I'm not positive I want to keep that there. I'm thinking, maybe I want to go towards the other side or even work up the middle a little bit. So we'll see. We'll take a little inventory after we open the cloud keys we have and see what we get. There we go. Because also, depending on what's under those cloud keys, it might impact where we want to go. Let's see, so we've got a 5 merge. Oh, clumsy merge. Sometimes, if you don't set them right down in the square, exactly in the middle, they like to just slide off to the side. We've got this one, got this one, there's 5 merge right there. Very nice. Since I have so many trees, I'm starting to merge them up. I don't want to get any fruit bearing trees just yet, so I don't want to get that orange tree that actually produces oranges. I say that, but I'm super curious if this other cloud key over here is an orange. I kind of want to make an orange tree to find out. But if I make one, I will almost immediately delete it. Looking for that Grimace pumpkin. Not seeing it. Oh, there's another one. Very nice. Let's see if we can get 2 more for a 5 merge. There's 1 more. But yeah, so I might take some of these trees since I have so many of them and make 1 orange tree and see what happens, because if that's an orange right there, that would be incredibly convenient. We'll be able to clear out this whole center area of the map. Let's see, looking for another angry one. We're going to speed this up a little bit, do a 5 merge there. Yeah, see, it definitely speeds it up, but that is not a good return on investment. Yeah. And I mean, the question also does become, how many of these do we need? It's possible I have plenty of trees, and being super picky with getting a lot more is just, being just a level of silliness that we don't need. But what I am keeping in mind as I'm working on this, where did it go? There is this tree over here. And originally I thought this might be part of this Halloween tree chain, but now I'm leaning more towards thinking that the Halloween fruit trees are just going to look like the normal fruit trees, and that maybe this tree is actually part of that Halloween item chain, with the candles and the eyeballs and all of that stuff. So that was the thing. All right. This is fine. This is fine. The other thing I'm noticing, we have... Oh, there's my 5th one. Very nice. We have to tap on 75 of these. I'm only at 20. This is a lot of pumpkins. This is a lot of pumpkins. So I know having them around later might end up being helpful, and since the elves can't harvest them or get distracted by them, I'm curious if I should just leave some of the pumpkins untapped, but that creates a hole in that quest where, if we stay on this tap 75 pumpkins for a long time, we aren't getting new quests. So I'm not sure if we're going to do that and then have it cycle back around to, oh yeah, harvest a tricolor flower, 150 times, which, wouldn't be the worst thing necessarily. It's just we will have already gotten most of the orbs we need and probably have life flowers that are higher level than the tricolor. So we would have to, sort of go backwards. So part of me wants to heal the land I need to get these 75 pumpkins, and tap on them just to move this quest along and see what's coming up afterwards. But I'm not sure. I feel like there are enough of those tappable pumpkins that, even if we do the quest and then move on, with our next items, when it comes time to heal that land that has a lot of these pumpkins on, we'll still have some tappable pumpkins to tap to get these guys. So I don't know. It's a judgment call, and I'm really leaning towards just getting my 75 pumpkins tapped and then, seeing what happens from there. All right. Combining that down. And while they are finishing up harvesting that last pumpkin, I think we should combine these Grimace pumpkins and see what this item looks like. And I bet it's going to be something that wants us to watch an ad in order to earn some gold leaves, which would be amazing because then this chunk, oh, I'm going to sell that. I don't want that. Then this chunk is going to stop absorbing healing. I've been trying to be strategic with where I put things, but it keeps happening. So here we go. 5 merge with the Grimace pumpkins. Let's see what we get. Those are really neat looking. Actually, that looks like a cloud key. Where was it? Or am I thinking of this one? It's definitely not that cloud key. All right, so let's see. It is round, the cat and a tree coming off of the top of it. Just doing a quick scan of my cloud keys. The shape looks so familiar. I could totally be wrong, of course. That's the tree. That's the candy corn. All right. I think I must have been thinking about this one, which is a round something, maybe pumpkin with a hat, but it doesn't have the tree and it doesn't have the cat sitting on the edge of it. So, yep, if I tap it, it wants me to watch an ad. So I'm going to save those for just a moment, and I'm going to make an orange tree and tap an orange. Yeah, that definitely looks like that cloud key. All right, and I don't want this orange tree distracting any more than everything else is already distracting, so I'm going to delete it. All right, so we have all three things that we need to open these three cloud keys, which I'm really excited about. I can't wait to see what's behind these. Carefully moving this stuff out of the way. It would not be the worst thing in the world for those to combine. All right, we are definitely getting plenty of life flower sprouts. We will be building some epic life flowers pretty quickly here. All right. Oh no, stop harvest. Oh, he harvested my orange. I have to make another orange tree. And adorable little elves being so helpful, cleaning up those oranges super fast. All right, let's drop this where it belongs before that happens again. Let's see. So, yep, we've got some more leaves. We've got some candy. We've got a chest. We've got a couple more of these houses, which is awesome. So we can actually take that house. Yeah, come on over and harvest that orange. We can drop this house right here. Oh, so we've got a crypt. We got another petrified egg. So that's 2 of these. So once we find the third one, we'll be able to get another elf, which will be very awesome and helpful. We've got this crypt merge for a jack-o'-lantern. All right. So this goes in this Halloween items chain. So we want to keep an eye on it because that's the stuff that we need to 5 merge with. And the last cloud key for this middle section is this hand coming up out of the grave. Got a pumpkin, some stone, another hand, and some more of those houses. Very nice. All right, so we are actually in pretty good shape. Because I already have harvestable things merged up, I'm just going to do the 5 merges on these to keep it condensed. That way they're not taking up a ton of space. Yep, that's a 5 merge. Can slide that over, slide that over. That's fine. And bring these right up. Right, and that combo bubble, I'm just going to pop right over there. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so with all of that done, let's see, I still have this. I've got the hands. I've got some candy to move over here. Got a bunch of gems. That pumpkin right there. There is an unhealed candy. Let's go ahead and heal that up. We've got enough of these. Go. Oh, and that got me the next land quest all unlocked. Even though I need the candy corn for a cloud key, I'm sure I will get more. So I'm going to go ahead and merge that up. All right, get that all condensed down there very nicely. So we'll open that. Oh, all the life flower sprouts everywhere. It's so lovely. Got this pumpkin, that pumpkin. If we can get a third pumpkin, possibly out of that chest, we can, I'm just going to grab those. We can merge that for a higher level harvestable item. There it is. I was looking for that star because this star might also have a pumpkin in it. So all right, so there are 4 of the higher level on the pumpkin, which is nice. Is there? So there is one of those pumpkins over here. I've been trying to merge it. Yeah, that one does not want to merge for whatever reason. Sometimes they don't. So that's just going to hang out there. And hopefully we'll find a third one of those before too long. All right, so let's see. We opened our cloud keys. I want to see. Oh, I'm still only at 20 pumpkins. All right. Let's see if we can get some of this cleaned up. It's one of those, when it rains, it pours. Look at all of these beautiful orbs and beautiful sprouts, but they are just everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Spread that out so they don't merge by accident. And I think pop these over here so they don't go to waste. I think I'm going to pause the recording and unlock those golden leaves, see how many we get. Sometimes an item will give us more than one. I think the most I've ever gotten out of one item before was 4, which was awesome. So we'll see how many we get and clear up some of these leaves here, which will let us spread out some more trees, and then we can gather up our sprouts into our life flowers. We're going to start keeping these guys over here, I think. There we go. That way they're a little bit more protected. And yeah, so I'm going to pause the recording. When I come back, we will get those leaves taken care of. All right, and we are back. I ended up with 2 golden leaves, and I think I want to do some 4 merges, because when I do 4 merges, it's going to leave me a leaf. There we go. And we'll do a 4 merge here. Let's do a 4 merge over here. Awesome. So I've got those big leaves that we want to save for a 5 merge. And now I've got still 2 little leaves. There aren't any more 4 merges. So I'm going to do this 3 merge and this 3 merge. Nice. Very nice. So then we can do a 5 merge with those, and we can collect these and add them to our leaves. Awesome. So I've got a couple leaves scattered around. I'm sure we'll find more of those pumpkins. In fact, I saw a few of the grumpy pumpkins, the grimace pumpkins here on the field. Like 2 are right there. So we will definitely be able to get a bunch of leaves. And honestly, that's another really good reason to get those tappable pumpkins early on, so we can get those leaves and clear out these little spots that might accidentally soak up our healing power. So I'm going to collect up these life flower sprouts. Do it in a couple of batches just because of how they are placed around the map. Make 5 merges where we can. And yes, as I work, my elves are going to come and harvest things, which is perfectly fine. I'm going to rearrange trees as I go. That way the next time we do this, everything will be connected very nicely. Go ahead and tap those. There. Awesome. We just healed a little house. Take a yellow one. And this is the kind of big merges that I am used to as far as getting my life flower sprouts. In the last event, it was a lot more harvesting and smaller merges, slowly working towards the bigger flowers. Whereas this one, we got our trees out and now we just have to be a little bit patient and then do some mass merges and get those high level flowers. And you could do, 5 merges with these and take your time with it if you wanted to. But we are going to end up with so many sprouts from all the trees that we have that I'm not worried about making 5 merges at this point. When I only had a couple of trees, I was just making 5 merges. But it's sort of a spoiled for choice situation where we don't have to be super careful. I would like one more purple one. Would be nice. So since I have a goal of that purple one, I'm going to start doing some 5 merges. And come back in here and start moving these trees into my sections. I feel like this is a very good map for getting a lot of life flowers, which is awesome. All right, so we're going to go like that, make a 5 merge with this one. And then, let's see, we want a 5 merge here, and then just a 3 merge will be perfectly fine. So we'll do a 3 merge there, a 3 merge here, and that will give us our last purple for right there. All right, so right now, all of our life flowers are the same level, so no matter what flower our elves go to, they're going to get that same level orb, which makes combining things so much easier. So I've never actually checked to know if my assumption is right, but I've always thought that the higher the level of the tree, the faster it should produce life flowers, seedlings, or sprouts. I don't know if that's actually true. It just sounds like it makes sense. So it's what I've always, sort of believed and let myself say internally. So as I'm getting more and more of these and not really having a ton of room to put them, I will probably continue to merge up the small ones into larger trees with the expectation that that's going to get me more life flower sprouts faster. So there we go. I can replace those. And I'm actually even going to put that right there. All right, taking a look around. Everything looks like it's pretty well spread out. I'll tuck you right there in the corner. And maybe bring you over here too. All right, awesome. So I am in a position with these flowers. Yeah, we're going to sell that one to get rid of it. Because they will always go for the lowest level one. I'm in a position with these flowers where if I give it a little bit of time, I'm going to have another huge field full of life flower sprouts that I can mass merge and be working up to, there we go, be working up to getting those rainbow life flowers and then higher. So that is what I'm going to leave right there. The next thing I want to do is this orb. So looking around, if I drop this orb where I was originally planning to, it is not going to heal a lot of those pumpkins that I need to tap. There we go. Nice little 5 merge right there. Oh, hey, just discovered a tree. All right. Because there aren't a lot of those tappable pumpkins over here in this area. They really start up here and going into this area and then up around on this side. So I think I'm going to bring that orb over here. Let's see, and it's not all the way over to this side, it's more up here. So yeah, I'm going to bring that big orb over here and drop it probably right where that pumpkin was sitting. And I feel pretty good about that idea. So we're going to set that right there. And that's going to heal a bunch of stuff, open up some more areas, and sorry, just getting my life flower sprouts over there. That's a 6 merge, but that's fine. There we go. There we go. Discovered treasure. Ooh, a treasure chest. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so let's go tap that orb and see what happens. I might even want to start it down here so it heals this little peninsula on its way up. So we're hoping it goes up to the right. Cross your fingers. Oh, now I'm nervous it's going to try and go down to that leaf. Never mind, I'm moving it back up here. I don't want it to go down and try to heal those leaves. Okay, here we go. I have 20 out of 75 tappable pumpkins tapped. So that means I need this to heal 55 pumpkins in order for me to get all of my taps. Oh, it would be awesome if it got that candy corn cloud key, so of course it didn't. Ah, well. All right, so the first thing we do is come in and we start doing our heals along the perimeter. That way we can save some of that healing power. Awesome. I still don't really want to put that right there, put that right there. I still don't really want to merge any of these life flowers, so I'm getting these sprouts, but I'm trying to be careful not to let them like bump into each other and end up healing things that I don't want healed. yet. Not healing, merging things that I don't want merged. Do this perimeter merge right there, which gets me to those pumpkins. Awesome. Scoot that over. Tap on this land quest. Looks good. Come back in looking for those smaller pumpkins and ghosts that can be merged. Small pumpkin, small pumpkin. Looks good, looks good. Coming up along this side. We've got 3 merged with those ghosts. Yeah, that's safe. So I can put a ghost right there. Looking along this edge, and I already did these edges earlier, so I know there's nothing mergeable over there. All right, so that's not a ton of perimeter merges, but definitely better than nothing. I've got a new star that I can move over here. I have a couple pieces of candy that I can move over. A house. Scanning for anything that isn't anything that isn't a pumpkin or a ghost or a plant. That looks good. I have an eye up there, but I don't have enough eyes for a 5 merge, so I'm going to leave it right there. Oh wait, 2 more eyes here. I think that still only gives me 4 total. So yeah, still don't quite have enough for that 5 merge, and I am not going to risk a 3 merge on those items. It is not worth it because that could cost me a cloud key. And depending on what's under the cloud key, that could cost me getting all of those rewards on this event. So we're just going to tuck these right over here. Find the other one, put it right there. Excellent. Move these candies over here. Tap those. Very nice. And just move these sprouts over here in such a way that when the trees are done doing their sprouting, all of it will be connected. Put these orbs down here where they belong. Very nice. Oh, I don't want to set off these little combo orbs too close to the leaves, because then they'll just get sucked up and dissolved in there. Because I still hope to get more leaves and actually merge onto those instead of having to heal that 20,000. Yeah, so looking at my life flowers, I've got 5, 6, 7, so I need at least 1 more of this level, which will give me 3 of the larger ones. All right, so now we get to dig into this area. Oh, I just saw another ghost merge. There we go, which gives me another pumpkin merge. Which gives me another ghost merge. All right, that looks good. Yeah, dig into this area and start tapping on pumpkins. Go. We've got a grass merge right there. scanning to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Any grass merges? I do have a grass merge right there. And I do have a ghost. I have a ghost and a couple of pumpkin merges on this side. So let me bring over the ghost. Bring over the pumpkins, which gives me another ghost. And another pumpkin. Gonna need a pumpkin and a ghost. Because as soon as I do this flower merge, that frees up those ghosts, which frees up those pumpkins. Which frees up more pumpkins and more ghosts. Alright. More pumpkins. 2 more ghosts. Slide that over there. Drop that right there. And I think if I can do 2 more pumpkins and 2 more ghosts, that will wrap up that little chain of merges. Let's see, a pumpkin and a pumpkin. Alright, there we go. Got the pumpkin going on. Got the ghosts going on. And they're... Oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch of pumpkin merges over here that I don't know how I missed. I just noticed that guy. Got a pumpkin and a pumpkin. Okay, that looks like that's good for perimeter merges. And I just saw another ghost. Okay, there we go. Let's see, we can do the candy right there, which opens up even more perimeter merges, which is awesome. I say that like it's a bad thing, but it's very good. Saving all this healing energy. I just keep thinking that we are done, and then I see new ones. Alright, so let's get a plant in there. And we're going to do a 4 merge with these ghosts. Or maybe we'll do a 3 merge and then a second 3 merge. That would work also. Get over there. There we go. All right. And there is a pumpkin merge. Just 1 pumpkin merge. One more pumpkin merge, and then we will move on and start tapping those other pumpkins. Okay, there we go. So now we get to come back over here and start tapping pumpkins. This does not look like 55 pumpkins to me, but that's all right. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to go through and tap them all. And then I'm going to look for those Grimace pumpkins to try to get some more golden leaves. See a Grimace pumpkin right there, which is awesome. At 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, Oh, it's so many pumpkins everywhere. Oh my goodness. There's another one that I didn't tap yet. Okay, so this is going to be a lot of merging and a lot of harvesting. These are in the 200s and 500s. Oh dear. All right, so this is going to be a lot of cleanup. This is one of those events that is more like a harvest event than a merge event, which these kinds of events definitely happen, and they are still definitely fun. I really like the harvesting, but it's a different kind of game. Instead of making a lot of new things, you get to see the board get cleaned up, and that is very satisfying in its own way. But I feel like it might be a little bit less interesting to watch. Let's see, I've got the Grimace pumpkins there. Oh, there's a Grimace pumpkin. Let's see. There's a Grimace pumpkin. Going to collect them all, merge them at the same time. That way I can just like turbo watch ads, I guess, which is probably one of the least fun sounding things I've ever said. But it gets me those leaves that I need, so I am willing to do it. Let's see, any more Grimaces out here already? Got you right there. Alright, I think that's all the Grimace pumpkins so far. Let's see. Let's see what kind of orbs I have. I haven't really been working on them. I could get up to the next level, which would be... I'm gonna do the 3 merge for the purple orb. Alright, and I'm gonna set this orb off so I can try to get the rest of the pumpkins I need to tap. I think over here, yeah, the healing is a little bit on the lower side. So we're gonna set this off over here and try to tap out a few more pumpkins. Alright, so we're gonna go those and this and that. Any more Grimace pumpkins? No, I don't see any more Grimace pumpkins. Whew. That was close. I don't know, maybe I want to do that. Clear out some space. Let's do this. Let's see what we get. Toss these out of the way. Bring our orbs over, that way they can be productive. Alright, so let's see, that's what we got. If we get... let's see, if we get a couple more... flowers, then we will be able to get 2 more. Alright, I want 2 more of those yellow flowers, and I have more than enough seedlings for that. Alright. So what I'm going to be working on for the next little while is building up some more orbs and clearing out these pumpkins and getting my other pumpkins healed up and tapped and trying to clear out that second quest. I am super close. I'm at 61. So we will get some healing going on. And I'm also going to watch the ads for those Grimace pumpkins and get my golden leaps. And for me, where I am, it is actually quite late at night. So once I'm done doing that, I will probably set these guys to passive harvest. And I will be back in the morning, hopefully with some rough mythical orbs, because that is what quest I'm on here. And finish getting this map healed up and find everything that we need to unlock these last cloud keys. I feel like we're doing pretty well. This isn't horrible. So, very nice. Hope you guys are enjoying the event, and good luck with your merges, and I will see you guys tomorrow.